Okay, have another one here. How much money should I start? How much money should I have saved up to start? I think I already answered that question. I have another one from Eric. Eric says, is it possible to do real estate on the weekends while having a full-time job during the week? I think I already kind of answered that, but it's yes, you can. That's a way to kind of start, but you gotta let's do a be honest right now. If I was to do my real estate sales only on the weekends, how many hours do you really think and please put in a number here. How many hours, if you were to start doing real estate, or if you're already in real estate, if you were to work on the weekends, how many hours of Saturday and Sunday would you really dedicate to real estate sales? And be honest. Keep in mind, the weekends is for the family. Everybody's having a carne asada. Everybody's hanging out. People are going to the beach, going to Disneyland, whatever the case may be. How many hours, realistically speaking, do you think you will spend out of your Saturday and Sunday to kick off your business? Put in your hours here, because this is for you guys. Look, this is for you guys, and I want to hear from you guys. Because look, I know the answer to that, Eric, but I want all of you guys to do a be honest. Do a be honest and put in how many hours do you think you'll have to work on a weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, because you have a 9 to 5 to kick off your thing. How many hours? Somebody said not enough, especially if you're new, only 3 to 5 hours, 3 hours. Put in your hours. How many hours do you honestly believe or think you will work? Remember, no one's supervising you. There's not a boss. There's not a supervisor. So you're on your own free will. So how many hours will you stay motivated and stay on course to make sure that you start off your real estate business? How many hours? Somebody, big shout outs to Carlos. He says 4 hours. Susie says, I agree, not enough to build consistency. Right. Look, Rolando says, I think part-time is good, but if you try to be the best, your competition are better in competition doing part-time. It's not to do part-time. JG's there all day. I'm here all day, 4 hours a day, 36 all day, every day. Look, I mean, I'm going to answer that question. Okay, I'm going to answer that question. I'm being very transparent. I don't think, honestly, I don't think that doing this on the weekends, only on the weekends, can work. I mean, you'll pop a sale here and there, but that's not going to be enough. And so again, but that goes back to what we're talking about earlier. How many deals do you want to do? Maybe maybe you just want to get licensed and to do 5 or 6 deals in the whole entire year. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to survive with 5 or 10 deals a year. Come on now. But see, it's all up to every single one of you guys. Now listen, I have some part-time agents here in my office right now. My wife, she's a part-time agent. But if you have a coach or a great leader or a great broker or a great team leader or manager, whatever, somebody that's going to help you structure a great business plan to be able to execute to your fullest whenever you are working, then it'll get better, and now you're going to be able to close more. You see, and remember, the more you close, if your goal is to be a full-time real estate agent, If your goal is to become a full-time real estate agent, then you have to close more so you could start stacking some money, some reserves, and then come in full-time in real estate. So that's a bit of a complex question, but I hope that answered that question. Okay, let me go back here. Once I pass my real estate exam, what's next move? Where do I go from there? Great, that's a great question. So I'm gonna go and answer that to Eric Aragon. So once you get licensed, let's pretend you already got licensed, team. Okay, let's pretend you already got licensed. Now what happens? Now you have to look for the right brokerage. Write this down, team. You have to look for the right brokerage that's going to help you on the following. Write this down, because if not, later you're going to be asking me, JJ, what do I do now? I just got licensed. What do I do now? Don't do that, okay? If you're here, don't be lazy. Take notes. So what happens? What's your next move once you get licensed? Then you want to make sure that you sign up with a broker, with a brokerage that's going to offer you the following. Number one, training. Number one, training. Okay? And what does that training consist of? Training on sales. Training on sales. 9 out of 10 new licensees come into this industry with no background, with no experience in sales, any sales experience, and that's why the drop rate is so big. 77 to 84% of new licensees, of new real estate licenses, within 6-12 months of getting their license, they're out of business. That's a big number. That's a big stat. I'm not saying it. The Association of Realtors say it. So 8 out of 10 new licensees within the first 6-12 months are going to go out of business. Why? Because they have no sales experience. They don't know how to sell with a shit. So if you don't know how to sell, and if you don't go into a brokerage, to an office that's going to show you sales and training, then you're dead. You're dead. So you're gonna sign up with someone with a brokerage that's gonna show you training. That's gonna teach you on training on sales, objection handling, objection handlers. Number 2, contracts, disclosures. You need to know what you're having your buyers and sellers sign. You need to know your stuff. Okay? You need to sign up with someone that's going to be able to show you or give you some sort of role play training sessions. Role play and training sections. Why? Because you've never done a sale. You've never done sales before. It's very important that you understand how to practice, how to role play your sales pitches, your scripts. Okay? Somebody's got to teach you that. I'm going to go to Facebook right now, by the way. If you're on Facebook, I'm going to go to you right now. Okay? Why is that important, guys? Because you are coming into real estate sales. So you must know how to sell. So your next move is to find a brokerage that's going to show you all those. Please don't just go to one of those 100% commission brokerages that don't offer anything for you. You are just signing up for your own death. Because they could offer 100% commission, but if they don't offer the training, which is what you need right now as a new licensee, then how do you expect to close any deals? You will not be able to close any deals if you don't have the training, the skills, You don't know what to say, how to say it, when to say it. So please don't make that terrible mistake. Sign up and go after the shiny freaking object, which is 100% commissions. Don't do that. Only if they offer all that. If they don't, then don't do it. Or you can sign up but hire a coach. Hire JJ. Or hire any of those other coaches. There's like 1,000 different coaches out there right now. But make sure that coach knows and coaches you on all those everything that I just gave you right now. Make sure they hire somebody that has done it before. Okay? Make sure you hire somebody that's had done it before. Don't just hire somebody that's good on talking and telling you, yeah, you should do this, do that. But if they've never done it before, or they're currently not doing it, then don't hire them. You're just going to spend your money. Okay? So next step is to find a brokerage that's going to offer you all the following. Okay? After you find that broker, then sign up. And if you did what I just told you to do, then the broker will lead you as to what you need to do next. Okay. Let me go to Facebook here, and big shout outs to Daniel from Dallas, Texas. What's going on, Daniel? What do you think about real estate and solar? Okay, that's a great question. What do you think about real estate and solar? I think that if you're going to do real estate, just do real estate. That's what I think. That's my God honest answer on that, Daniel. Look, I have a great buddy of mine. His name's Anthony. I don't know if he's on the live right now. He belongs to one of my coaching programs, and he's great on selling solars. That's what he does. He's the solar guy. And he's got a great referral program that if you refer him, he'll give you a referral fee and all the good stuff, which is appealing. My goodness, so good. But I don't I'm a great salesperson. I could sell anything, but I don't want to sell solars. I don't want to sell life insurances. I don't want to sell stocks, bonds, and all this other stuff that a lot of people do. I came across, and forgive me, I'm not trying to be mean here, but I'm just going to share with you guys a story. Years ago, I came across somebody that wanted to buy one of my listings, an agent that wanted to buy one of my listings. And then when he came with his client to sign loan docs at my office, I met him. He tells me, "Hey, Jay, yeah, my name's whatever. Can't remember his name." He says, "Here's my business card. Nice meeting you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to work and for accepting our offer in your house, whatever." And then he left. And then, 30, 45 minutes later, I'm here. I'm in my office, and I looked at his business card. And the front end of the business card, trip out on this one, the front of the business card had his logo, his name, whatever, real estate. But then on the back, he was doing like a tow truck service. I think it was like a public notary or something like that. He was doing like 2 or 3 different things at the same time besides real estate. And I was like, dude, like why would you want to do that? And so then I got curious, because it just in my head didn't make any sense. So I went and I jumped on my system and I looked him up, and sure enough, he was one of those agents that only closes 4 or 5 deals a year. And so my answer to that, Daniel, is if you're gonna do real estate sales, do real estate sales. If you're gonna do solar, do solar. You're gonna do life insurance, and do life insurance. Just stick to one. Dominate that, own it, and then later, if you want to do something else, then you can do something else. Don't spread yourself too thin. Do one thing. Real estate can make a shitload of money, a lot of fucking money. Team Del Rio is here. Team Del Rio, we had one of our biggest month, I think it was last month or the month before. Just put it here, 50 something what? Just put it here so they can know. In 1 month. Just type it on their comments so they know. I don't know if it's Nidia or Ruben that's on the live, but just type it in here. You guys gonna see they had Team de Rio had a big month, and it was a little over 50 something, I believe. And it was just because they do one thing. Look, $54,000 in 1 month. Okay, that's all they do. Real estate sales. Okay, and so when we work together, they're one of my real estate clients, coaching clients. But when we work on goals. We work on that. How can we get you from $8,000 a month to $15,000 a month to $25,000 a month, $45,000, $50 plus a month? See, you could do a lot of money, Daniel, if you're here on. If you can't see it here on Instagram, but Team de Rio, Nidia and Ruben, they had a great month, $54,000 in 1 month. Okay, and so I hope that answered your question, brother. Okay, let me see if I have any other questions here. What do you think about? So I already answered that. Derek says, how do I find brokerages that okay with wholesaling houses and fixer-uppers? Listen, I think any broker will be okay with you doing that. Again, you're an independent contractor. You could do whatever you want. They're not the boss of you. Okay, so shoot. Just sign up with any broker and let them know what your plan is, and see if they will support you. Some people have experience with fixer uppers and wholesaling. Okay. Hope that answered your question. Michelle Del Muro says, what should a new agent look for when deciding which brokers to join? I think I already covered that. Okay. So for sure. Okay. Let me see if I have any other questions. So again, find a brokerage that's going to be able to offer you the coaching, the training, the skills, the how to close, how to pick someone, what script to use, who to call, where to look for business. This is very important, team. This is very, very important, because if you get into real estate sales but you can't sell with the shit, then you're gonna be part of one of those statistics. You're going to be out in the first 6 to 12 months, if not sooner than that. There's a lot of people right now that have been doing real estate for a handful of years, and because the whole pandemic, they didn't do certain things, and now they're hurting, and a lot of people are going out of business right now. But then at the same time, I have a lot of people that are coming into the business, like Susie Del Hierro. So if you're getting into real estate. If you're getting real estate, it's a profitable business. However, expect. Listen to this. Expect for you to just put your head down for at least the first 2 years. At least for the first 2 years, put your head down. Put it down. What does that mean? No fucking distractions. You can't be fucking partying on the weekends every weekend and doing. Man, you just got to dedicate your life literally for the first 2 years, at least for the first 2 years, to your business. That means you're going to have to sacrifice. That means you're not going to be able to hang out. That means you're not going to be able to go to Disneyland and take that vacation. That means you're not going to be able to do certain things that you used to do before. Why? Because you're building a business. You're building a brand. You're building a legacy. You're building something that's greater and bigger, more important than partying and going and hanging out and getting fucked up. You're building something that's meaningful. Only if you are committed. If you're not committed to do that, team, you're only gonna sell a few houses a year, and next thing you know, you're gonna be doing all this other shit. Selling Avon and I don't know, like a lot of different things. And if that's how you want to be and that's who you want to become, then that's more power to you. I knew that's not who I wanted to be, and that's not how I wanted to roll. And what I did, I just freaking buried my head in the freaking sand and just work. Okay. So let me Let me answer some more questions here. By the way, if you have more questions, team, please type in your questions. This is for you. I'm doing this for you, okay? I'm sorry. D says, I'm sorry for a dumb question. How much can you make on each sale percentage? That's a great question, D. D. Marie, that's a great question. Look, Marie, you can make a couple $1,000s if you sell a small land or mobile home, okay? If you only have that one sale of a piece of land, or a mobile home that are $100, $150, $200,000, then you can probably make a couple $1,000s that month. Or you could be like one of my coaching clients right here, Nadia Ruben, right here. Boom, $54,000 in 1 month. $54,000. I don't know about you people. That's a fucking lot of money. That's a lot of money. There's people, I don't know if some of you guys are here that are working a 9 to 5 and are earning $25,000, $30,000, $35,000, $40,000, $45,000, $50,000 a year. Her and Ruben, they earned $54,000 in 1 month. 1 month. So you can make a lot of money, a lot of money. It's based on the sales price, and it's based on your split, and it's also based on the commission that you're getting paid for that sale. Okay? It's based on different factors, but you can make a lot of money. Listen, fuck, man. Guys, if you're really serious about real estate sales, you can make a shitload of money. But you have to be you have to be okay with the fact that's not going to be easy. I'll be the first one to tell you that it's not going to be easy. However, if you do things right from the beginning, I guarantee you, first 12 months are going to be great. The next 12 months, 2 years later, is going to be even better. I've helped a lot of people in their first year in sales make over $100,000 in their first year in sales with no real estate experience at all. However, you have to be willing to fucking put in the work. You have to be willing to freaking just never mind what they're doing, what they're saying. Listen to the right people. Listen to the right people. Don't listen to anyone. Listen to people that have done or are doing what you want to do, what you want to become. Don't listen to a brand new agent that's brand new like you. What the fuck are you going to do? Freaking bouncing great ideas back and forth. You guys don't know anything. Don't do that. Don't do that mistake. I know it's easy and I know it's comfortable for you to go and be buddies with someone else that's brand new like you because that's your comfort zone. But no, listen, if you're going to get in this business, get into the business to make a shitload of money. And the way you do it is by getting uncomfortable. Okay? Hope that answered that question. Okay, so by the way, that wasn't a dumb question. That was a great question. Somebody says here, what do you think about wholesaling to start? Man, you could get like shit, man. I've done a few wholesale deals myself. I love wholesaling. That's way different though. You don't need a license to wholesale. That's completely different business. Okay, that's a great business though. Just like anything else, if you do it right, you can make a shitload of money there. Okay, how do I start brand new real estate? I think we covered that. What do you do daily as an agent and stay in producing business? That's a great question. Listen, what do you do as a brand new real estate agent, and what do you do as a licensed agent? Period. First, you gotta have a schedule. So write it down. What do you do? First, you gotta have a schedule. Okay, you need to have a schedule. Okay, you gotta have a schedule. You need to have you need to be structured. You need to be structured. Okay. You need to be committed. You need to be committed. Okay? And you need to know what source are you going after as far as business is concerned. What source are you going after as far as business is concerned? And that's part of having a business plan. You know, one of the things that your broker, your team leader, your coach, your office manager, somebody, wherever you sign up as a brand new agent, one of the very first things that you need to do is to have a business plan, because you need to know where you're going to go. What's it going to take? And so you must have, in order for you to be stay productive and be successful in real estate, you must know where you're going, meaning have a business plan. Because once you have a business plan, then you know what you need to do every single day, whether you're going to work Monday through Friday, or Monday to Saturday, Monday to Sunday, and what you're going to be doing hour by hour. You need to be structured. Okay? Great question. Keep on coming, guys. Keep on coming. Okay, how much money do I need to save? I think I answered that one. Which real estate license can sell both residential and commercial? Yeah, you only need one license, brother. So its question is, what real estate license do you need to sell residential and commercial? And so it's one. You're a salesperson. You can sell whatever the fuck you want, commercial or residential. Okay. Some brokerages, though, some brokers will not allow you to do commercials. So just check with your broker, okay? Is it possible to do real estate on the weekends while having a full-time job? I already answered that. Once I pass my exam, was the next move. I answered that one. I have one here from Cepeda Elizabeth. So I purchased online class and I was given 3 books. Should I buy the recorded classes to better understand? Yeah, listen, that's a great question. So if you're going to buy your online class, your online courses, we all learn different. I'm not a book kind of guy. Like, I have books. I have this book here, and I read maybe this first chapter, and I was like, no. I fell asleep like 20 times just reading one chapter. And so I'm not a good learner by reading. I could learn a lot more by listening. So I went and bought that same book on Audible, and I listened to it, and that's how I was able to learn. So just to answer your question, it's completely up to you. If you feel like you're gonna be good with the books, then stay with the books. So you feel like you probably could learn better by going through the recorded classes, then do whatever you need to do. Okay. Hope that answer and help your on your question. Let me go here. Can I work for you when I get licensed? For sure. I've last Friday we went and hired Susie Riero as our new agent. Today we hired a second one, and actually 2 of them. I don't know if they're here. But we hired 3 agents in the last week. I'm not looking for new agents, but if you want to work with me, then contact me whenever you're ready. We'll talk, and if I feel that we could help each other and I could help you, then we could talk about it. That's a possibility. So whenever you're ready, let me know. Okay. What's your biggest challenge when starting real estate? Man, that's a great question that I've had many people ask me, and I got to tell you guys this, and I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I don't think I've had a fucking challenge. I don't think. And it may sound arrogant, or it may sound like I'm cocky or whatever, but I got to tell you, I'm being fucking honest. I don't know if my wife's still here, but I don't think I had a fucking challenge. I looked at everything as something that I was looking forward to. I was very excited when I first came on. I'm still excited every day, and I don't think there's a challenge. It was just I knew it was going to be something new, completely new to me that I have never done before. But I was willing to put in the work, and I was willing to outwork everyone around me. So I just went, and I was the first one, the last one. My first 2-3 years, I was the first one in the office, the last one to leave. Look, I was the first one in my office 7 years later, and I'm the last one in my office. So I don't think I've ever had a challenge, to be very transparent with you. I've always looked at everything as a new, something new, a something exciting. And so I don't think I've had a challenge really, or challenges. I don't know if that answered your question, but I'm just being very honest with you. Okay, very honest with you. Okay. Eddie, are there any scripts for real estate agents? Yes. I have the best fucking real estate scripts there is. I created my own scripts, and I have great scripts here. I have a script for to go after expired listings for sub-buy owners, how to ask for business to your sphere of influence, people that you know, family, friends. I mean, just for every script you can think of, I have them. Okay, and yeah, so by the way, if you're gonna get in real estate or in any sales period, you need to be scripted. You need to know what you're gonna say. Okay. Eddie also asked, how do you get listings? I just now honestly, now the listings come to me. I don't really look for them. Thank God. 7 years later, the business comes to me. However, for a good amount of time, I used to prospect every fucking day, every day. I used to get on the phones. I used to be in my office at 6:30, 7 a.m. I used to be the first one. 7:30, I was already making calls, and I used to call a lot of expireds and for sale by owners. Expireds and for sale by owners. That was the main source of business. For years, I dominated those sources. Expireds and for sale by owners. Now, most of my business just comes to me, honestly. Past clients, referrals, social media, so forth and so on. Let me go back to some questions here on Instagram. By the way, if you're here on Facebook, let me know. Let me know if you have any questions. If you guys want my scripts, send me a DM. Somebody's asking if they could have my scripts. Of course, send me a DM and send me your email, and I'll go ahead and send you my scripts. Not a problem. All right, let me go back here. Man, that's a lot of people here, a lot of things. What's up, JJ? What's going on? Evenings and weekends to start off, and then he's into full-time. Yeah, of course. Yeah, listen, by the way, guys, there's no right or wrong way to do this. I came into real estate sales with only a month and a half in reserves. That's all I had. And so I just knew I had to fucking make it happen. And so guess what JJ did? I freaking made it happen. And so my first year in real estate, I closed 12 deals on strictly fucking work ethic and just balls straight out, because I didn't have the skills. But during the first 12 months, I've hired my first coach, real estate coach. And I was just, my work ethic has always been insane. And in my first 12 months, I closed 12 deals. My second month, 24. My second year was 24. Then the next year was 36. And then my production just kept going up every year after. So I just went all in. Some of you guys cannot go all in, and I get it. Based on what you have going with your life right now, then you're gonna go part-time. If you're gonna go part-time only in the weekends, or maybe after work during the week, I don't know. That's gonna be completely up to you. But make sure you have a structured schedule. You're committed to that schedule, and you stay consistent, and those will give you the results. Okay. Those will give you the results. So don't think like you have to be like JJ, come all the way in. Like, no, that was for me, okay?